Let's start with theorem 1. The given limit is the limit of x squared plus 3x as x approaches to 2. Step 1. Apply the sum rule. We can apply the sum rule for limits, which states that the limit of a sum is the sum of the limits. The limit of x squared plus 3x equals to the limit of x squared plus to the limit of x 3x. Step 2. Evaluate the individual limits. Now, we can evaluate each limit separately. Since both are polynomial functions, we can use direct substitution. The limit of x squared equals 2 squared equals 4. The limit of x 3x equals 3 times 2 equals 6. Step 3. Combine the results. Substitute the results from step 2 back into the equation from step 1. The limit of x squared plus 3x equals 4 plus 6 equals 10. Therefore, the answer is the limit of x squared plus 3x equals 10 as x approaches to 2 is 10. Let's proceed to the theorem 2. The given limit is the limit of x cubed minus 2x plus 1 as x approaches to 1. Step 1. Apply the difference and sum rules. You can use both the difference and sum rules for the limits. The difference rule states that the limit of the difference is the difference of the limits. And the sum rule, as you already seen, applies to sums. We can rewrite the expression as the limit of x cubed minus 2 plus 1 equals to the limit of x cubed minus to the limit of 2x plus to the limit of 1 as x approaches to 1. Step 2. Evaluate the individual limits. Each term is a polynomial, so we can use direct substitution. The limit of x cubed equals 1. The limit of 2x equals 2 times 1 equals 2. The limit of 1 equals 1. The limit of 1 is the limit of a constant is the constant itself. Step 3. Combine the results. Substitute the results from step 2 into the equation from step 1. The limit of x cubed minus 2x plus 1 equals 1 minus 2 plus 1 equals 0. The limit of, therefore, the answer is the limit of x cubed minus 2x plus 1 as x approaches to 1 is 0.
Let's proceed to theorem 3. The given limit is the limit of 5x squared as x approaches to 3. Step 1. Apply the constant multiple rule. The constant multiple rule states that the limit of a constant times a function is the constant times the limit of the function. We can rewrite the expression as the limit of 5x squared equals 5x the limit of x squared. Step 2. Evaluate the limit. We evaluate the limit using direct substitution since x squared is polynomial. The limit of x squared equals 3 squared equals 9. Step 3. Apply the constant multiple. Substitute the result from step 2 into the equation from step 1. 5 times the limit of x squared equals 5 times 9 equals 45. Therefore, the answer is the limit of the expression as x approaches to 3 is 45.
Next is theorem 4. The given limit is the limit of negative 1, x plus 2 and x cubed as x approaches to negative 1. Step 1. Apply the product rule. The product rule for limit states that the limit of a product is the product of the limit. Therefore, the limit of x plus 2 and x squared equals the limit of x plus 2 times
So let's identify what are the given theorem. Let's talk about the theorem part. The given limit is the limit of x squared minus 16 over x minus 4 as x approaches to 4. Step 1. Attempt direct substitution. If we try direct substitution, we get 4 squared minus 16 over 4 minus 4 equals 0 over 0, which is indeterminate form 4. Step 2. Factor and simplify. Since direct substitution yields an indeterminate form, we need to simplify the expression. Notice that the numerator is a difference of square. X squared minus 16 equals x minus 4 is x plus 4. Therefore, we can rewrite the expression as x squared minus 16 over x minus 4 equals x minus 4 over x plus 4. X minus 4. X minus 4, we can cancel that. X minus 4 times x minus 4, x plus 4, x minus 4 is equals to x plus 4. Step 2, evaluate the limit. Now we can evaluate the limit using the substitution. Limit of 4 x plus 4 equals 4 plus 4 is equals to 8.
Ulitin mo nga ito.
The limit of 4 x plus 4 is equals to 4 plus 4 is equals to 8. Therefore, the answer is the limit of x squared equals 16 over x minus 4 as x approaches to 4 is 8. Let's proceed to the theorem 6. The given limit is the limit of x cubed as x approaches to 2. Step 1. Apply the power rule. The power rule for limits states the limit of a function raised to a power is the limit of function raised to that power. Therefore, the limit of x cubed is equals the limit of x cubed.
The limit of x cube is equal to the limit of 2x cube.
2x cubed.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
The limit of x cubed is the limit
Is equal to 1, 2, 3, go.
The limit of x cubed is equal to the limit of 2x cubed. Step 2. Evaluate the limit. The expression inside the parentheses is simplified x using direct substitution. The limit of x equals 2. Step 3. Raise to the power. Substitute the result from step 2 into the equation from step 1. The limit of x cubed is equals to x cubed.
The limit of x cube is equals to 2 cube is equals to 8. Go.
The limit of x cubed is equals to 2 cubed equals 8. Therefore, the answer is the limit of x cubed as x approaches to 2 is 8.
Let's talk about theorem 7 and let's give an examples of common limit factor. An expression with a common limit factor is termed ensure the common factor. We have 3 steps. Step 1, factor the numerator. Step 2, simplify the expression. Step 3, evaluate the limit. The expression is x squared minus 9 over x minus 3. Notice that the numerator is a difference of squared. X squared minus 9 is equals to x minus 3 and x plus 3. Step 2, simplify the expression. Substituting the factor numerator, we get x minus 3 and x plus 3 over x minus 3. Since x is not equal, we are considering the limit as x approaches to 3, not an x is equals to 3. We can cancel the x minus 3 terms so that x plus 3 left. Step 3, evaluate the limit. Now we can find the limit as x approaches to 3. The limit of x plus 3 is equals to 3 plus 3 and equal 6. Therefore, the answer, the limit of expression as x approaches to 3 is 6. Let's talk about theorem 8. And the given limit is the limit of x squared plus 2x over x plus 1 as x approaches to 5. The fraction with numerator x squared plus 2x and denominator x plus 1. Step 1. Check for applicability of direct substitution. The expression is a rational function. If a polynomial divided by a polynomial, the denominator is x plus 1 which is non-zero when x is equals to 5. Therefore, the direct substitution property applies. Step 2. Apply direct substitution. We substitute x is equals to 5 into a fraction. F of 5 is equals to 5 squared plus 2 times 5 is equals to 5 plus 1 is equals to 25 plus 10 over 6 is equals to 35 over 6. f of 5 equals the fraction with numerator 5 squared plus 2 times 5 and denominator 5 plus 1. This simplifies to the fraction with numerator 25 plus 10 and denominator x, which further simplifies to 35 over 6. f of 5 equals the fraction with numerator 5 squared plus 2 times 5 and denominator 5 plus 1. This simplifies to the fraction with numerator 25 plus 10 and denominator 6, which further simplifies to 35 over 6. Therefore, the answer, if f of 5 equals 5 squared plus 2 times 5 over 5 plus 1, which simplifies to 25 plus 10 over 6, then to 35 over 6, so that the limit of expression as x approaches to 5 is 35 over 6, simplified form is 5 over 1.